So let me ask you guys a question. Do you think the world is on the brink? I mean, in the past few years that I've been doing this, I've never quite felt the world tension as tense as it is right now. It's my opinion that the world is on the brink of something big. I'm not going to pretend that I know what, but I can give you some speculation. My cousin, they just pulled out of Dubai, by the way. They're back to patrolling the Straits. Sent me a message overnight and said, man, big news day for you, huh? I said, bro, I didn't even put out a video because I simply don't know what to say. I could put out 10 videos a day with all that's going on. So I took the night to just kind of collect my thoughts. And I'm going to give them to you. I think the world is on the brink. I think something big, major, big is going to happen in 2012. I got one article here for you, actually a video. I'll link all this stuff below. Someone called into the Alex Jones show claiming to be a police officer in St. Louis and was warning of an event to take place in October 2012. Now take this video with a grain of salt. I don't know if it's a hoax. I don't know if it's a real police officer. How can we know? Just FYI. You might want to listen to what he has to say, just in case. Let's see. We got inside China. PLA says war with U.S. imminent. A Chinese general recently offered an alarming assessment that a future conflict with the United States is coming as a result of U.S. containment policies. Now, this was just put out June 27, but apparently this took place back in December, because it says an abbreviated transcript was published June 21 on a Chinese military website. The speech was given in December. I'll put a link to the article. So the question I ask myself is, since December, has the U.S.-China relationship made a turn for the good or the bad? I think it's pretty clear that tensions with China are higher now than they were in December. There's just all of this war talk and rhetoric going on. So I just wonder how much closer we are to that imminent U.S.-China war. That's from the Washington Times, by the way. Got another article on that. I'll link that as well. Now, a lot of people probably didn't hear about this one. I didn't hear it. I believe Texas 101 on Blog TV sent me this link. Soldier in custody after allegedly killing one soldier, injuring a second at Fort Bragg. This was published June 28, 2012, yesterday. Did you guys know there was a shooting at Fort Bragg? I had no idea. Because the only thing on the news is Eric Holder and Obamacare, which Obamacare, the Supreme Court upheld that. And, what's crazy is they say, okay, you don't want to pay. Well, we'll just make it a tax. We'll just take a little more money out of your paycheck. How about that? You don't have a say-so. So you have that. And you got this soldier that's gone crazy at Fort Bragg, killed a senior officer and injured another. I'm not going to pretend I know why this event happened. I have no idea. Could have something to do with the extended tours of most of our military in these grossly illegal wars. Is it really their fault when they come back all psychologically damaged? I don't think so. It's a freaking tragedy, and it needs to stop. Eric Holder, found in contempt of Congress, huh? Well, what happens now? because that's Obama's boy. Just like Rahm Emanuel couldn't be mayor in Chicago because he wasn't a legal resident of the state or the city, I forget which one. You guys remember that. Well, who's the mayor of Chicago right now? Yeah, Rahm Emanuel. So do I think anything's going to happen to Eric Holder? Absolutely not. Back to the issue of Obamacare, I got an article here from nationfoxnews.com. IRS hiring thousands of armed tax agents to enforce Obamacare. Really? I'd like to see you try. Anyway, I didn't really have much more. Just wanted to get these thoughts out of my head. It's my opinion that the world is on the brink, that it will happen in 2012, whatever it is, whether it's World War III or whether it's killer solar flares and Planet X and big rocks hitting the planet. I don't know. But I think there's a reason why our national debt is approaching $16 trillion and our government does not give one crap about paying it back. Why do you think that is? Now keep in mind that both Operation Blackjack and Jericho, the new unelected president after the nuclear attack, says our debts have been forgiven. That always is in my head. Our debts have been forgiven. They're going to have to be. There's going to have to be a reset button. I'll put a link to the U.S. debt clock. Pull it up and just look at the numbers rolling and ask yourself, do you think those numbers are going to start rolling backwards? Really? No, man, there's an event coming. The governments of the world know about it. The 15 plus trillion, probably a lot of it went into building the underground bases for the elites. Because how many times have we heard that a trillion came up missing here, a couple billion came up missing there? That's happened over and over again, and that's probably where the money went. Of course, that's my own speculation, and I am a conspiracy theorist, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. So we'll see what happens. I'll put these links below. Just my opinion. The world is on the brink. I'd really like to hear the thoughts of the people who think everything is just fine. You know, they always leave comments. I really wish they would make video responses. So, I'll wrap it up. I'll put these links below. There's probably other stuff I wanted to say, but I just can't think right now. My brain is just on overload. You know. I think it's good to step back when you're feeling that way, but at the same time you want to be informed, the news junkie that you are. So it's difficult to find that balance. And if anyone else is feeling that, you're definitely not alone. You're not alone. Anyway, if you think the world is on the brink, give me a thumbs up on the video. Please. If you think everything is just fine, give me a thumbs down. We'll let my viewers decide. The numbers will speak for themselves. Hold on tight, people. This roller coaster is going downhill. And we all got front row seats. That's all I got for now. You guys take care, stay safe. We'll talk at you later.